Welcome to the Yealink T57W. Let's take some time to get to know your device. The T57W has an adjustable 7-inch touchscreen display with multiple programmable line keys and soft keys, which perform various functions. In addition to the number pad, there are function keys for your headset, mute, redial, speakerphone, transfer, hold, voicemail, and volume. The display screen is your primary source of information related to your device. When your device is idle, you'll see the time and date, feature notifications such as missed calls and voicemails, and your line key and soft key options. Line keys can be set up as busy lamp fields with a variety of functions, including calling other extensions or speed dials, monitoring voicemail boxes, or managing call flow controls. Soft keys will change based on the current activity of your phone. If you're bringing your own phone to the Intulse system, you'll need to perform a factory reset to clear out any settings from your previous provider. Press and hold the redial key for 5 to 10 seconds until you see a confirmation message. Tap OK, and the reset will begin. A factory reset is also helpful in situations where any other troubleshooting steps haven't resolved an issue with your phone. This restores your phone settings to the factory defaults and allows you to start from a clean slate. If your phone is already provisioned with Intulse, it will automatically reconnect to Intulse's services once the factory reset is complete. Use an Ethernet cable to connect your phone to your network, or connect via Wi-Fi. To connect to your Wi-Fi network, tap the menu icon and then the basic settings icon. Scroll down through the basic settings and tap on Wi-Fi. Be sure the On button is selected. Scroll down the list of available networks and select your local network. Tap the Add option and use the touchscreen keyboard to enter your password. Tap Save, and your phone is now ready to make and receive calls. Most settings related to your device are best handled through either the Intulse app or by your system administrator in the Account Center. The Features menu will display details related to the status of this device. Any features such as call forward, call waiting, etc. are best managed in the Intulse app, where they will be set for your extension across all devices. Setting them here will only manage them for this device. Likewise, we strongly recommend using the contact list and history report in the Intulse app instead of on your phone. Device settings such as the time and date, ringtones, and display options can be found in the basic menu. The BLF buttons are managed by your system administrator in the Intulse Account Center. Anything you program locally on your device will be replaced by any updates made in the Account Center. Those settings always override anything programmed directly on your device. Your AirPods or Bluetooth headset can be connected to your T57W by tapping the menu icon, and then the basic settings icon. Scroll down to the Bluetooth option, and make sure the On button is selected. Make sure your device is set to pairing mode, and tap to select it on the screen. You can now make and receive calls using your Bluetooth device. To make an outgoing call, simply tap the line key for the desired speed dial or BLF contact, and the call will begin immediately. You can also dial the extension or phone number on the keypad and pick up the receiver, or tap the call button to begin the call. When you receive an incoming call, the phone will ring, and the screen will display the caller ID details. You have several options when answering an incoming call. You can simply pick up the handset. Tapping the answer or speaker keys will answer the call using speaker mode. If you're using a headset connected to your phone, press the headset key on your phone or on the side of the headset. Enable call waiting to receive incoming calls, even when you're on an active call. A call waiting tone will alert you of a new call, and caller ID details will display on your phone screen. Tapping the incoming call details will present you with options to answer, forward, or reject the new call. If you ignore the call, it will go to your voicemail. If you answer the call, the original caller will be placed on hold and the incoming call will become active. When you end that call, you will see options to transfer or resume the original call or place a new call. There are additional options allowing you to end or park the original call. To place a call on hold, simply tap the hold key. Your phone will emit a tone every 30 seconds to remind you that a caller is waiting on hold. While the caller is on hold, you can answer other incoming calls or make another outgoing call. Soft keys will also present you with options to transfer, resume, end, or park the held call. You may have multiple calls on hold at one time. Tap the banner of the call you'd like to pick up and tap Resume. Calls can be transferred using blind, semi-attended, or attended transfers. A blind transfer will send the caller directly to another contact without any direct interaction. Tap Transfer during an active call, enter the extension or phone number where the call should be transferred, and select B Transfer. A blind transfer can also be completed by pressing a BLF key. This will immediately end the call with your extension and transfer it to the desired destination. Semi-attended transfers allow you to hear the ringback tone, making sure the contact has their phone enabled prior to disengaging from the call. Attended transfers place the caller on hold, allowing you to communicate with the contact prior to forwarding the call. Tap the transfer key while you're on the active call. Enter the extension or phone number where the call should be transferred and select Call. For a semi-attended transfer, tap the transfer button again as soon as you hear the ringback tone, or select End Call, then Resume to continue speaking with the caller. For an attended transfer, wait for the contact to answer so you can communicate any important information with them prior to tapping the transfer button again. Calls can also be transferred directly to voicemail using any of these transfer options. Simply press the asterisk followed by the voicemail box number. Call parking makes the process of moving calls to different extensions within your organization much easier. Calls are placed on hold by assigning them to a parking space. Any contact can retrieve a call from a parking space by pressing the corresponding key on any phone connected to your Intulse system. While you're on an active call, simply tap the key for an available parking space. If you need to park a call in a space that isn't programmed, perform a blind transfer to that parking space number. To retrieve a call from a parking space, tap the key for that parking space. If the space isn't programmed, simply dial the number for that parking space and the call becomes active on your device. Multiple calls can be conferenced into one call using your T57W. If you plan to conference more than 3 callers, we recommend using an audio bridge. More information on audio bridges can be found on our support site. To place a multi-way call, begin by placing your first call. When that caller answers, select the conference option and dial the second party. After they have answered, select the conference option again, and the calls will be merged and active. You can also invite a held call to conference with an active call. Let's assume you have 2 calls on your phone that you want to merge into one conference call. One of those callers will be on hold while the other is an active call. While on the active call, select the conference option. Now tap the banner of the call that is on hold, then tap the call button. Your calls are now merged. When your call is complete, you have the option of ending the call or splitting the callers back to individual calls. To split them, tap the split button while the conference call is still active. Your calls are now separated and both placed on hold. Tap the banner of the call you would like to pick up first and select Resume. You can access your Intulse voicemail directly from your T57W. Simply press the message key and enter your password. The default password for any voicemail box is the extension number. If this is your first time checking voicemail, you'll be prompted to change your password and record your outgoing messages. If you have access to any shared voicemails, they can also be checked from your phone. If you have a programmed key for a shared voicemail, select it, and then enter the password for that mailbox. If you don't have a programmed key, press the asterisk followed by the mailbox number. Once the message begins to play, press the asterisk again, and you'll be prompted to enter the password for that mailbox. If you need further assistance or have questions about other devices or the Intulse phone system, check out our support website or contact our support team at 717-839-5000.